Alright, so here we are checking out a Craftsman 41-inch 6-drawer chest here. Marked down to $289 from $389. So that's a nice one there. I've always loved the look of these Craftsman storage chests here. So what's up, everybody? Jeff here, and I'm Lowe's right now. I was over at Home Depot a few minutes ago and then brought my action over here because today's the last day to do your shopping before Father's Day. So I'm going to head over to the OPE, and for those of you who are not familiar with that term, that is Outdoor Power Equipment, OPE. So I walked in and they didn't have flyers. I didn't see any flyers, but like this is their sign, so they got something in here, and it's probably the same one that's up on the website too here. But just wanted to let you know about that. So if you guys were watching a little while ago, about 20 minutes ago, I was actually over at Home Depot and went in there looking for a Ryobi ratchet. It's a particular ratchet I was going to do a tool review on, comparing it to the Milwaukee ratchet that I have. But we couldn't find it. But anyway, when I got there, there was like a half a dozen or more cop cars in the parking lot of Home Depot, all facing the building. And I'm thinking, are they doing a stakeout? Are they like waiting for me to check me to see if I'm wearing my mask? What's going on? They're on to me. So anyway, right when I was in there getting ready to start, I heard all these sirens, and they boxed some car in out in the parking lot. There was cops everywhere, and like every single person inside Home Depot came running out the door. Even all the employees came out to see what was going on. But it was pretty cool. If you, after this video is over, you go and bring up my videos tab, you'll see it on there. It was just probably about a half hour ago. So let's see who we got on here. Louis Rivera says, hello from Jersey City, New Jersey. And CJ says, you're the best. Keep it up. And Eugene's looking for Dewalt. And let's see, Milwaukee as a new saw. Yeah, I don't know if it's the new one that we're going to be showing you in a minute. I came down here first because I always seem to neglect the OPE. You know what I'm saying? Are you down with OPE? So, usually when you see the lawnmower deals here at Lowe's and Home Depot, they're usually only 10 bucks off. But sometimes you'll walk in here to Lowe's and you'll see them when they have these paper signs on here. So it's being marked down from $5.99 to $4.99. So this is the 80 volt max. Okay, this is Kobalt's. And it looks like their normal theoretical everyday low price was $5.99, and then they had it down to $5.49. Okay, so to get 50 bucks off a lawnmower, you usually don't see that unless something's on clearance here. So that's actually not a bad deal to get that much off. However, what I don't know is if you go to Home Depot, they have that Ego is $4.99, and that's considered a really good mower too. So if you're looking at getting an electric mower, and this one says 80 minutes on a single charge, do your research between these two and see which one of the two you like better. Now here's a 80 volt version also. Let me make sure if this is the same one or not. Oh, this one's a push, so this one is not self-propelled. So that's why it's basically 100 bucks cheaper. You're typically going to find that the self-propelleds cost about $100 more. And let's see, Rick says, Jeffo, see if you can behave yourself at Lowe's. I mean, never, ever. Okay, so we have another Kobalt here, and this one's probably the 40 volt max here. So he's $249, also 50 bucks. That's a pretty good percentage when you think from the $299 price on there. And I was looking if any of the blowers were, no, none of the blowers, just that Black & Decker one. That doesn't count. Doesn't count as a blower. All right, let me see. So we have a couple of kits here. Here's your 24 volt max, and these are brushless too. So you got the small blower, and you got the trimmer here. What I don't know is how big the trimmer is string wise. It doesn't say it on the side here. Can't get to it from the bottom there. But anyway, this is $159 from $199. There's your item number right there. There's the model number. So if you compare it, They got the other kit here, the upgraded one. This is the 40-volt kit here, but that one is not on sale right now. He's still $269. But there's the 80-volt is. So here's the 80-volt kit is $299, down from $369 here. And Paul says, "Hey Jeff, does Lowe's in your area have the hand sanitizer?" I didn't see it when I walked into. Was it here? Or I think when I walked in the door here, they had a whole lot of toilet paper up there. Didn't see any hand sanitizer yet. No. So yeah, this kit here is $299. Now this Greenworks one, and I'm not a big fan of Greenworks because I have a product from them. So, but I'll show it to you anyway, just because it's here and it's on sale. But this one's $100 off here, and they're claiming 540 CFM and 140 miles an hour on their blower, and 13-inch trimmer there. So if you're really bargain conscious there, that would probably be the one to get. But I don't know anything about it, but I do know that I have a leaf vacuum from them, a walk behind leaf vacuum from them, and it was just absolute garbage. The thing was completely, totally worthless. It vacuumed up grass clippings onto the street, because apparently it's designed, I guess, only to do leaves from the grass, and even doing that, it had a hard time doing that too. It was a nightmare. So here you have the Craftsman V20, but this is a 2-cycle, so this is not electric. And I'm kind of shying away from all the gas stuff anyway now. So this is basically, $10 off. That's sort of what you see with most of the OPE equipment here, is usually about $10 off, unless they're doing clearance on it. And then they got this other one here, which I think is part of the sale that they're doing right now for Father's Day. It was on the sign, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how good, again, like I said, I already don't like the Greenworks stuff, but this is an electric one, and it is pretty cheap here, $199, down from $239. So the units are smaller too. The electric units are always smaller, more compact. These guys here are not on sale. I want to come back over here and show you guys. There was confusion this week about this buy one, get one that they're doing with Craftsman. So I want to show you how this one is working. Now, we talked about it earlier. When I was in here a week ago, I showed you guys this deal. And I uploaded a video the other day where I showed you how it works online. The online version of this deal is a little bit different. So their fan, look at this. Their fan is at $59 right now. That's a pretty good price, because like the Dewalt version in this same store is $119, even though it's $99 over at Home Depot right now. Okay, so here's how their deal works here. So if you buy this miter saw right here, and I believe is that the 7¼ inch miter saw, and that's in this box right here. So you buy this for $99, and it's already basically $90 off anyhow. You buy that for $199, and you get to choose one of these tools for free. Okay, and alternatively, instead of buying that, if you don't need a saw, maybe you need the battery charger with the batteries, you buy that and you can choose one of these tools. If you try to do this online, they'll only give you the multi-tool. So that's basically the difference between the online version of this BOGO and the in-store version. So Rich Proctor says, "Happy Father's Day, Jeff." CJ says, "Do you recommend the Ryobi weeder and blower combo?" Yeah, for a homeowner with a reasonably small yard. Yep. I have I think it's their Gen 1 blower, and I like the thing. It only lasts like 10 minutes on the battery, but that's pretty much all I need to do my yard. JR, what's up? And so Tom Sardo says, "I'd rather watch you than the rally." I don't do a good Trump impression, though. There's a guy on YouTube that does this. He's brilliant. I forget his name, but he's fairly famous. He's a famous impersonator that does Trump, and God, he's like exactly. This guy right here, the 20.5-inch metal toolbox, this is $59.99. And I already showed you guys all these last week, but I'll just quickly mention them again. So the 105 piece This is the regular chrome here with only two. So you remember, you're only getting the 3/8 inch and the 1/4 inch. So that's $59.98. That's the one I got last week. So I got this one last week, and I'm doing it as a tool giveaway. Probably when we hit 80,000 or 90,000 subs, which should be in the next couple of weeks from now. Because right now I think we're somewhere around, was it 77,000 subscribers right now? So we're moving on up. And as you know, the Versa stack is $79.98, and it's a nice stack. The only thing about it is it's small. It's much smaller than the Dewalt, and we're going to be walking by one. They have one here in the store that I'm going to walk by in a minute or so, and when we head back to the other side. And then on the Kobalt here, they had one on the sign. I'm going to go try to find which one that is, because I don't see it here. It's supposed to be a brushless combo kit like this one, but I thought it was supposed to be like $129. It was on their sign. So this is the hammer drill combo kit, is $179 with the impact, and it comes with a bag and a charger also. So these are $179. But I think the other one might have only been a drill driver version and not a hammer drill version. That's what I'm not sure of. So I'm going to walk by that sign in a minute there. Hey, happy Father's Day, everybody, to all of you who are fathers or will be fathers. There's probably people that... Can you imagine giving birth, having your baby on Father's Day? That would be cool. Never thought of that one. Okay, so this one here, it's like they flip the colors around. So the case is black and the drawers are red. And this one, the upper is $389 from $549. And sometimes they keep these locked. I don't know why they keep these locked. Oh, this one's open. Yeah. So I was at Costco yesterday. By the way, Costco had I don't see a similar one here. I was going to show you, but if you go to Costco.com, you go to their website, type in, I think it's called Trinity, is the name of their storage thing. It's really nice, guys. It's $5.99, stainless steel all the way down, and has the wood top on it. So those of you who have been following us over at Home Depot showing the Husky and the Milwaukee versions, Costco has a competing product to that. And that competing product is $5.99, which is a really, really good price. $5.99 is what the Milwaukee went for as a doorbuster on Black Friday, if you guys remember that, back in November. And if I had had room and maybe more money, I would have definitely got that in my garage. So I'm actually going to work on my garage over the summer and prepare for Black Friday, and hopefully the Milwaukee storage unit comes back down in price again. So as we head back over to the other side, there's a ceiling fan up here that kind of caught my fancy. Now I do a lot of ceiling fan installs, like for friends, and then sometimes in our condo units if there was one there and I'm replacing it. This is kind of a cool one. It's going to be a little fuzzy because of the brightness of that LED light, but this has a nice modern look to it, and I like that ring. So there's no bulbs to ever replace. So what I do now with the ceiling fans is I will only buy one that has an LED light integrated into it. I don't buy these old-fashioned ugly things anymore in these dark lenses. I like the smoother, sleek ones like that one, you know. And I try to get them that comes with the remote in the box, because if you can get it all as a turnkey solution, that's the best thing in the world to do. All right, and see all of these with the candelabra lamps? Those are hot, man. Those are like, that's like going to the cafeteria where the French fries are, and it's just generating all sorts of heat. So anything with the LEDs are going to run a lot cooler and use a lot less energy. Yeah, we had to take down a fan at one of my condos a couple of years ago. It was an original fan, and we measured 160 degrees when we shut off the light. I measured the temperature of the little alabaster lamp, whatever they call that thing, and it was 160 degrees. So, any news on Dewalt 2.0 tough system? Says Bradley. Last I heard from them, they're saying July now. So before, remember last year when they came out, they said they were going to be out by January, and the clock the clock came out in November, and I think they had to do a recall on the clock. All right, check these out. These are gladiators. They got 2 of them on the floor here, 99 bucks. So if you guys are interested in any, see if they got them in your store too. See, I like this texture here. Nice metal door there. So they got 2 of them here, $99. It doesn't say what the original price was. There's the, I don't know if that's the real item number. That seems too short to be the item number. This one is showing an item number. But yeah, those look nice. And the gladiators are pretty expensive normally too. So I don't know how much sale price that is. Let me see. Oh yeah, so they got these ear movers. These are great when you get a flood on your floor, and these blow the air on the floor. You know, I've been in a number of people's houses who had floods, and they were getting insurance claims and all that. And they'll put these on the floor, and it blows it just constantly blows on the water on there and makes it evaporate. So, you see if any of these guys changed since last week. These are all the same price. So I wanted to, oh, by the way, for those of you guys up north, are they still having those pressure-treated lumber shortages up there? Because I know a lot of people were telling me that during the week. And look, we're still pretty much full. I had one guy tell me that he went into Lowe's and Home Depot, and all the racks were completely empty, man. You know, I must feel guilty showing you this. I feel like a show-off. Look what I got. So I've heard different theories as to why. And one of the theories I heard was, you guys know there was that dam break up, I don't know if it was in Pennsylvania or somewhere. There was a dam break that like flooded the whole valley. So that could be one of it. Any deal on the miter saw stand? So they had one here last week. I don't see it sitting here on the floor. Oh, wait, this might be it. That's the table. They have a deal with the table saw here. See that? So it's $3.99. Somebody said they saw this same deal at Home Depot for $2.99. What I don't know is if it's the same generation of the table saw or not. There's your item number, and there's the model number, DWE 7485. And here's the miter saw. It's not on sale here, but you know what, guys? When I was over at the Home Depot 20 minutes ago, and I showed you this last week too, they had a 12-inch sliding double bevel, just like this one, on the floor last week. They had 3 of them that were marked down from $350 to $175. And I kind of regret not getting it. I was going to buy one of them to do as a tool giveaway for when we hit 100,000 subs, which should hopefully be, Lord willing, by September. I was going to do that as like the massive, big-time celebration. But here's the package if you get the just the regular stand with the regular table saw. But see, look at this. That miter saw that I just showed you here is normally $549. That's like their top of the line corded one. So I do have their flex bolt version, which is nice. Okay, so we're heading up over to the front where we're gonna see the higher end Kobalt and some of the Dewalt buy one get ones, because I think when I was talking about it last week, I didn't really have much time to dwell on them there because they were kicking us out of the store because it was getting late. In fact, they were already closed and they were just shutting the lights off. So let me see what I got. Oh, so they lowered this guy. Oh, from $49.98 down to $22.98. I like this because it's 32 pieces. That's the flex torque. So he's $22.98. And Home Depot has a good set for $9.98 too. It's not the flex torque though, but it is a good set. So this is the one they showed on the door sign there. See this one here, one at 99 bucks right here. So this is the brushless half-inch drill driver. Now this is not a hammer drill. So if you need to go through concrete, this is probably not the kit for you. But that is still a great price though. And here's the combo kit, and this is brushless. And that is, again, that's a drill driver with an impact driver, so that's not the hammer drill. But this one here, they've knocked it down even further. So first it went from 199 down to 179, and then they dropped it down to 159. So this is the double kit. Let me see if I can get closer here to show you. There's the model number and the item number. That's the DCK 277 Charlie 2. Charlie 2. And again, they keep having this red sign down here, but I haven't seen these here. So I don't know where these kits are. But nice price, but they're just simply not here. And hang on, let me. There was a couple of comments about that Dewalt. Let's see. What would you recommend for a cordless string trimmer that is fairly lightweight? Well, I like my Dewalt, but you know, I usually put the flexible batteries on there, so it's not like super heavy, but they're not that light either. Joshua Jones checked in. He's my buddy. He's my dude. Jeff, you should get some of those square Craftsman 5-gallon. I haven't seen them. Square? I would definitely check one of those out. Yeah. And let's see. Can you check the Kobalt beam level? I'll see if they've got that here. Oh, I did want to remind you guys, because we rushed through this display last week. So this display here, is this the one where they give you the 3 amp hour battery if you buy one of these? Yeah. So here, if you buy this kit right here, that's the one I showed you. So they're going to give you the two 3.0 amp hour batteries. You get the choice there. Either one of those, you get your choice. But there was another one over here. The other battery deal was from XTR, from Kobalt here. So this one here, if you buy one of these XTR kits, which are right down here along the bottom here, you buy any one of these guys, and they give you the 4 amp hour battery right there for free. Now, when I looked over at Home Depot, at the Makita had a similar deal with the miter saw and the batteries weren't there. So I'm like, well, how do they expect anybody to get them? So here you go. Here's your 24 volt brushless max right here. This is your drill driver, 1/2 inch. And this guy is half off right now, from 159 down to 79. There's your model number and the item number there. So let me see if it says when. It says valid until June 24th, okay? But I can tell you there's only 3 here. And every time especially in the last few weeks, because tools seem to be in short supply now because of the pandemic, when you see a decent deal like this and you're thinking, oh, I think I want that, and maybe I'll hem and haw over it for a week. Well, when you finally get off your butt and get in there, it's gone. So, let's see. Condiment Studio says, live news channel, Jeff. What happened to the criminals? He's worried about his Father's Day purchases. Yeah, I don't know what the deal was over there at Home Depot with all those cop cars. And I think either they were following somebody and waiting to nab them, or the people in Home Depot were watching them, because they have, all these stores have undercover people here that loss prevention. So that would be my guess. Okay, so these guys, they got the titanium here. It's a 21-piece titanium kit. Dang, that cart's making some noise. All right, so they have the 21-piece titanium kit is $16.98, down from $26. Now I got this little item here in the cart. I'm going to buy this and do a tool review on this one. So what this guy is, and let me pull over to the side here so I'm not in anybody's way. This right here is a USB power source. So you plug one of your Dewalt batteries onto this guy, and it will charge 2 of your phones with this thing. So I like this thing here. All right, so this was the other one they showed on, I think, on that Father's Day sign here. So you got the Brushless Impact Kit right here for 99 bucks from 159. And what's cool about this is, you know, for 99 bucks, you're getting the charger and a battery in a bag. And there's your charger. And which model number is this? Does it say? I don't think it says which model. Oh yeah, the DCF 787. So it's a few models down from the one I have. I have the 887. And this is the 787 here. So that one's pretty good stuff. Somebody had mentioned a few weeks ago, hey, you didn't show the Crescent magnetic. So this is their magnetic set here, $24.98. Basically $5 off the normal price. And it comes in this nice ruggedized case here too. I haven't played with any of these yet, so if any of you guys have, or if you know anything about it, let us know down in the description. Let me see. There's something over here that... Oh yeah, so they got the Dewalt fan here too. The problem is... So it's $119 here, and just 2 blocks away at Home Depot, it's $99 right now for the tool only. So I'm assuming this is the tool only price as well. At my Home Depot, and you guys saw me do that tool review about a month ago, I bought this fan at Home Depot about 2 months ago with the battery and with the charger, and it was $99. And I've also had people tell me that they found that same deal for $75 in their local Home Depot. So go and check in there. You might not find it that low online. I think $99 was the lowest I've seen it online. But people have told me they saw that kit for $75. A number of people. It wasn't just one or two. I kept getting surprised. I was actually getting bitter. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. All these people are letting me know that they paid $75. And I feel like I got stoinked, even though $99 was the lowest price I'd ever seen it in our store. Yep, here is. Here's their 2-in-1 impact kit. So this one is $89 down from $149 here. Now what's cool about this one here is it's an impact driver as well as an impact wrench all at the same time. So I always thought that was kind of an interesting idea for a product there. And let's see, here's the other one, the Core 18. So this is their hammer drill here, is $50 off, $149 from $199. So that's the 1/2-inch hammer drill. And I don't know if it comes with a battery. I don't think it is. I think that might be tool only. Sometimes they'll show you the... You know who's funny? It's Makita on their boxes. You got to be careful because it'll show the diagram of the picture of the battery and the charger, and it'll say not included. But yet your brain gets tricked because you see the picture and you think that it is included, but it's not. Oh, no. So here was the other Dewalt deals here. So here was the buy one get one. So if you buy any of these Dewalt tools right here, this is the one where they're giving you the 3 amp hour battery. Although I don't see the battery, and I'm sure it's not the 2-packs that I just showed you a minute ago, because it's a single battery they're supposed to be giving you. Yeah, but they still got a few of them left here. And this one would be a good one to get here. But I prefer to get these like in the kit. So if you saw the kit that I bought last year, it came with the saw, it came with actually a hammer drill, and it came in one of the Dewalt Tough System boxes, which was sweet. Oh, that was such a sweet deal. I think I paid $314 for that deal. All right, let me see what else we got here, because most of the other stuff I think we had looked at last week. All right, now this is funny here. Look at this. New lower price, $129 was $129. Okay, you try to figure that one out. That was a Friday at 4 p.m. printed label. And yeah, and these are all pretty much the same as what we showed you over at the other section there. Okay, so now here, this is interesting. So you got this little kind of like a hard case here. It's got 121 pieces in it. And this is good for like a homeowner or DIY just starting out, because look, it's $49 for all of these pieces. And to get 121 pieces for 49 bucks is actually a pretty good price. Because the other one that they have on sale here now, which, let me see if it's right here near me or not. I don't see it. Remember the one we showed you guys last week, the $99 3-drawer? Yeah, it's supposed to be like right there, I think. So I think they, I actually didn't even see any on the other side. They may have sold out of that deal, but that was a great deal. 216 pieces for 99 bucks. But this right here is pretty good because to have all of these tools right here, it's everything the average homeowner starting out would need. And there's a lot of people buying houses now, a lot of couples starting out and buying houses. This would be a nice little kit to get them started if they have absolutely nothing, and then they can always build up from here. But you can't beat that deal. That's a good deal. These are good too for $19.98. I got the Craftsman version, which are the exact same ones as these here. Picked it up a few months ago in here. The Craftsman ones are red, the exact same thing. I think they were made in the same factory and everything. All right, and let's see what other questions have popped up there. All of these. CJ says, any good deals on the Ryobi tools? Well, that's over at Home Depot, which I didn't get to go live in tonight because of what was going on over there, and they were getting ready to. They closed at 8. I don't know why they're still closing at 8, and Lowe's is closing at 9 tonight. So yeah, when I went over there, they had the fans in our store. I know everybody's been telling me that the fans were sold out in all of their Home Depots for that Ryobi buy one get one deal. I was filming today the Easy Cleaner, the sprayer from Ryobi, because I bought that deal the other day. So we're going to be hopefully uploading that one maybe Monday night. I got to finish tomorrow with it, doing the testing with it and seeing what it will clean. Rigid is only sold at Home Depot. Yes, that is correct, Eladio. And Raj says, unfortunately, yes, Rigid is Home Depot only. Konamit says, I like the XTR from Shimano. And one says, check the drill of Dewalt's. And Terrence says he really digs the Kobalt line. Rigid and Ryobi, same company or related? Yeah, they're all owned by the... I always forget, I know Stanley Black & Decker owns Dewalt. But I think Milwaukee and Rigid and Ryobi are under the same umbrella. I keep trying to memorize who it is anymore. It's just so hard to follow them all. And let's see. The Hercules stand is like $169. Is that, you're talking about the one at Harbor Freight? Compact Impact. Okay, so you gotta let us know how that magnetic crescent set is. I want to come down here and check this out because I don't think there was any sales on any of the other miter saws or any of the other table saws. I think that one DeWalt that comes with a free stand was the only one. Now, here's a couple of inexpensive ones here. Here you got the Metabo for $149. So this is a very simple compound miter saw here, but it's really only a single bevel. See, so in this price range, you're only going to get single bevel. So this one is a single bevel, that one is a single bevel, and the one here from Kobalt, dusty as heck. Looks like somebody already cut something on it, but that's a single bevel also. He's $159, $149, and $169, all in the 10-inch range there. But see, none of these others are on sale right now. I'm hoping maybe 4th of July you might see some. Yeah, any deals on the rechargeable LED headlamps? I know at Home Depot they had one there from Milwaukee, which I bought a couple of weeks ago. And I mean, the price was okay, but those rechargeable ones, I'm going to see if they have any sitting over here. But over at Home Depot, those rechargeable headlamps are just expensive. They're like, some of them are like 30, 40, 50 bucks. There was one that was like over 60. Yeah, I don't see the headlamps here. And let's see what other questions we got. So the Lowe's coupons are accepted at the orange big box. Yeah, you can't use them here at Lowe's if you buy them off eBay because they've been used already. But Home Depot takes them and they just take 10% off at the register. So that's why you're able to use them over there. I know Scrap Life says take the mask off. Of course it won't protect. It'll protect a little bit, mostly the spittle and stuff. Yeah, I've taken my own CO2. And, you know, if you can smell somebody's fart through the mask, it makes me wonder how much it's even protecting you from the coronavirus. But really, I think people are getting uptight on the whole fact of, oh, it's not going to stop the virus. But, oh man, they're closed. So, yeah, it's the spittle is what they're worried about on that. Not necessarily the particles, each individual particle. But, you know, any amount you can block out, you know, the better. But even more important is that it's the county rule still here. It's the, you know, the law. And all the stores have the signs up saying you got to wear it anyway. So anyway, I hope we covered, I think we covered pretty much all of the leftover stuff that we didn't get to last week. Oh, they got our Lufkins back, but not at a decent price. Except for this one here. You got, oh, no, that can't be right. Yeah, Lufkin 25-foot legacy tape. Oh, that's not the night one. Yeah, still got a good, they still have a great mechanism, but I kind of like this one too. I have this one at home. I have a couple of these. I got these at Black Friday and then again in January when they were closing them out. All right, so anyway, guys, they want us to go check out. So I'm going to go check out, and I look like Dr. Jeff, don't I? So thanks a lot for checking in with us again tonight, guys. And watch another week or two when we get ready for our next big tool giveaway with those big Craftsman Mechanics tool sets. All right, so you guys have a great Father's Day. If you're a dad, stay safe, and we'll see you all on the next one. Later.